Well, that's an awful sound. Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. Here on the twitch.tv/theassumer, picking up the copper blocks from that copper farm that we have. Hi! Live stream time! What is the plan today? I think my brain is just in relax mode at the moment. Barely thought about what I'm going to get up to. First thing is to pick up copper blocks. Want to go work on the copper shop. We got things to do. We'll figure it out. We're good. Welcome to the peeps tuning in. Lightly Lucid and Chiwi Pepper with the bananas. Thanks for letting me know that you can hear me, that I'm live, that all is good. Right, now that we've picked this stuff up, we'll head out of here. We'll scram. We'll skedaddle. And we'll turn back the sound before we forget. Oh, I've got that Slipknot song in my head now. Except I can't quite remember the lyrics. I was a creature before I could stand. Something like that. Now, 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 before I forget. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, when was the last time I listened to that one? That's a good song. That was a real good song. Welcome to all the peeps tuning in, saying hello in the chat. I see you there. I see you. I'm not ignoring you. Not ignoring you. Vanhard21, thank you ever so much for 79 months. 79. Ooh, getting up there in the numbers and the years, I guess. Thanks so much, my dude. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't think I need any copper blocks for our activities today. Well, let's think ahead a little bit. I do need to do a little bit of a stock up, but I also need a lot of this stuff for future projects too. So let's go ahead. Couldn't need more than that, surely. Keep a shulker box for a project in our inventory, or two. So we're gonna go stock up the copper shop, move the copper from the old one over to the new copper shop. What else are we gonna do? Clear out the trees. Probably gonna need some moss blocks later on, and dirt blocks. Moss and dirt. We got a double whammy over here. Goblex, the one, the only, the legendary. Coming in with 86 months. I'll be here time and time again. Have a nice stream, X. Thank you, my dude. Thank you, thank you. Glad you're still here. Stun says, you so early. I'm so early. Early for what? Early for what? Dill says it's 4:18 where I am at. Let's all talk about time zones. Oh, what a riveting conversation that is. My favorite topic. Oh my goodness. What time is it? Is it different where you are? Oh my goodness me. Please tell me about it. How many numbers is it different by? God, that's fascinating. Keep telling me about it. Whew. Jeez. So interesting. Oh my god, I might just fall asleep. Right, we should throw down some cobwebs over here or something. I think it would be fun. We've got to move that permit, haven't we, as well? Here's the thing. I like preserving everything that gets built on Hermitcraft. Okay? I think we're going to have to discuss as a group what we want to do with this. Because I think if you ripped out some of these pop-up shops, you've got like a central plaza area here. So I don't want to rip anything out until we know what we're doing. Because if there's no plans to build a plaza or anything, I think it'd be kind of cool to leave these little starter pop-up shops. So we can certainly reduce some of the clutter around here, I think. That snore was smooth, apparently, Cypress says. Smooth snoring. Yeah, I could get an axe out of a chest, but I'm feeling lazy, okay. By the way, I think the competition for the Elder Guardian thing is coming to a close. We should go check on that. Duzlo says, I like those small builds. Yeah, it's something to be discussed. Let me go, let's make some notes. I usually leave a notepad open when I stream. Meeting topic. Yeah, we should really get an idea of what the long-term plan is there. Because if we're not going to do like a plaza area, then I'd rather keep them. Impulse still in the lead. Kunarasta, thank you so much for gifting a sub to ZW Ollie. Very kind of you to gift a sub. Thank you so much for supporting our community. Vinot's here for 15, saying 15 months. Hi X, I love the copper shop so much. Not the style I was expecting. I'm definitely not complaining. It's awesome. Thank you, my dude. It's a good one, isn't it? Okay, we've got the signs saying that we moved to Wall Street. I'm not really doing much with these trophies anymore, but I think we'll leave it there. It's kind of historical. You can still buy yellow terracotta, I guess. So then over on this side, let's see. We wanna take this. I think it's on an armor stand. Okay, maybe it's not. Wait, what else would it be on? Like, ah, got it. Aha. Oh, I didn't want to leave a message. Okay, got that. Yeah, I don't think I'll do anything else for now, but adding a few cobwebs might be kind of cool. I guess it needs to say like moved to somewhere else. So we need a couple of signs. I'm going to leave the citation. Alright then, going to need to open up the ender chest. Somewhere in here there be cobwebs. But I don't know where. Did I go over them already? This feels like the place where cobwebs would be. Why me no cobweb? Oh, there they are. There they are. So yeah, we wanted to say like move to so-and-so. Now, I have Loglands, and in Loglands, we have all the signs auto-crafted, you know, all of them. Literally. I still have to do this. Still have to do this. Because it's quicker than taking a trip over the Locklands. And I don't keep signs in any of those chests. Also, didn't know I'd need one. So, I could put one here. Maybe remove a block and put one there. Ah, now how do I tell people where to go? Is another good question. Let's not forget to tally up these diamonds here as well. How do I tell people where to go? Chat, what would you write? What version of Minecraft is Hermitcraft currently on? 1.20.4. A book. I think you're missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying which method of delivering the information should we use. I'm saying, what should the information be? We moved. Yeah, so like we moved. Oh, you moved. Great. Where do I go? How do we tell them? Coordinates, yeah. Okay, using a traditional landmark. We've moved. Fly towards the beacon shop. And you know, you'll see it on the horizon. But what is this even? What is this? It's a copper shop, I know that. But like, what is it? What style? I don't even know. I just built this thing. Right? I really enjoyed building it, by the way. Building's weird, though. Even though this like ends up looking good, I didn't know what I was doing the whole time, other than trying to keep some like decent ideas about depth and shape that I'd seen elsewhere. And then in comes like these little spaces for copper and stuff. It was not as artistic as you might think. James Drew 27, thank you so much for 96 months. Dude, 96. Getting close to the dungeon. Getting close, my friend. Thank you so much. It looks a bit like a Gothic manor. That's... Okay, Haunted and Gothic. Copper Cathedral. Dude, that is a great name for it. Towards the beacon shop, past the redstone shop, and straight on till morning. Yeah, okay, so this is the redstone shop, isn't it? Let's see what it looks like on a sign. We've moved. Mooked. Fly from here to the beacon shop. And see, we run out of space. Continue on. You know what? I just had a bit of an idea, like a giant lightning rod of copper or something. I've really struggled to find more. I wanted to do stuff like maybe put in some trees or copper-related objects out the front, but I just couldn't come up with anything. But like some big copper lightning rod might actually be a good idea. Fly past the beacon shop is shorter. It is, but I kind of want to make it clear, like, from here. Just in case you're not thinking about that. Hey, Kunarastar, thank you for another gifted sub. The second one today. Appreciate that. Froggy Ghost, be sure to say thanks in the chat. We always appreciate a gifted sub around here. Cypress23 is here for 2 months, saying 2 months. How's life treating you, X? One day in the future, I'll have many, many more months too. Well, it'll have to be in the future. It couldn't be any other time but in the future, could it? I appreciate your gesture, man. It was very kind of you. Life's treating me good, thank you. Copper statues. Yeah, I thought about that, doing some statue type stuff. I could have a go at that. Let's get some ideas on the ideas list here. Because I'm going to schedule myself a creative session in the morning soon where I'm going to, you know, sort of plan my day, get myself in a good headspace, drink a cup of coffee and sit down and see what I can come up with. Yeah, copper statues, that's a good one. Anyway, we're only thinking about that so we can direct someone there. Jacket Fracket, thank you for 8 months, and Badger Spanner, thank you for 65. Bringing Evil X into his house. Well, Evil X has already been here a couple of times, I think. Anyway, back to the sign. We've moved. I guess I'm just gonna have to say fly past the beacon. It's almost the same amount of text. Fly past the beacon shop. And then we run out of space. That being said, 2 fits on there. Oh, here's where we get to test my spelling. Cath. So the copper cat. Could make a giant copper cat. How do we spell cathedral? Cathedral? And we run out of letters. So back to the first line. See how many we can get on this one. I keep clicking on it as if the click thing's gonna work. We've moved. Fly past the beacon shop to the copper cathedral. And chat will tell me copper cafe. Cathedral. There we go. Kind of feels like it should be a little higher when you look at it. And then I guess I could put them up there actually, where there's already. I never needed to craft any. Past the beacon shop to the copper cathedral. We've moved. Fly past the beacon, not copper. There we go. Copper Manor. That also kind of works. But I like that you can just turn over there and see the beacon shop and go in the right direction. Let's grab dyes. Oh wait, glow ink. Glow ink is... Oh yeah, I was supposed to add a few cobwebs here as well. This will really sell the idea that it's no longer in use. I think. That looks kind of good. Yeah. The cobwebs send a clear message. Oh, I left that there. Alright, I am the Doctor. Thank you ever so much for 23 months coming in with an Amazon Prime. Appreciate you using that on me, my dude. Thank you for your support. Hope you'll have a wonderful day. Here on planet Earth. Right. Let's go make these glow. That's good enough, I think. G-Stav, 101 months. You're part of the legendary club. How to sub to a Sumo 101. You just did it. Nice. Oh, and Karuna Star. Thank you ever so much for another gifted sub. Number 3. Dizzy 8826. You've been gifted a sub. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. Riff Raff says, is this new Minecraft music? It's from the Dungeon soundtrack. That's what we're listening to at the moment. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna chuck those away because they're not going to get used again. So we got that. We got our permit. A few random items here. That we will use again. I need a project chest. Here we go. That's where the junk goes. I'll put the diamonds in as well. We can't forget that, chat. Don't let me forget to tally up those diamonds later on. That's always important. Okay, and I think we're good to tidy up and move on. So we got our stock for the shop. We've left signs telling them where to come to. And now we're going to bounce. Let's skedaddle. Hey Tandanil, welcome to the stream. That just says it's currently 30 in my room and I've got ice packs under my feet while I watch. I got an AC unit and so far I've used it once. I am resisting using it. I'm trying to wait until it's like unbearable and then it's like, okay. But boy, is it hot at the moment. It's challenging. It's tempting me. Oh, that's the wrong one. We need the one with the copper. So, like, I was originally doing it so you could open all of these, right? I think I need to change those to different blocks because we're still just going to have one-on-one here. And we're still going to be selling them at half a stack. Half a stack each. Which is double what it was before. It used to be 16. And with time, I think we'll be able to get this price even lower. 1 stack for 1 diamond block. Pretty straightforward. And we're out. Oh! I thought I brought a like extra to replenish. I've miscalculated clearly. Okay then, well. Let's go ahead and change this up a little bit. I'm gonna put tough blocks in here. They look nice next to copper. Lightspeed says I need to go inside of a fridge, it's that hot. Sounds kind of nice. Maybe a summer business idea. Walk-in fridges. We got fridges, you can walk in them. Alex, how you doing? What are your plans for this stream, says Jens V. It is to work on the copper shop and copper related things. At least for now. I didn't really take too much time to think about, like, everything, because I knew we were going to come here and work on this, and there's a lot to be done over here. Anyway, that'll do for now. Another job we need to do here... Ah, see? Maybe I should have thought things through. We got, like, a couple of things to do. One thing I think would be useful is to put a nether portal in this area. We've got to do a little bit of landscaping out the front here, so that we can have a path go all the way through that space. We need to chop down more trees. But before I forget, like, I really need to sort out the copper up the top here. You can see, like, that's incorrect. So, gonna need to go grab some honey, basically. Honey, honey, honey. Display your permit. Oh, yeah, we need to do that. Thanks for the reminder. Also, I've got a hot bevy here. It's been 20 minutes, so it's, like, not that hot, which is probably good considering the weather. It's a mildly warm cup of tea on a hot day. Why do I sell oxidized copper and not just normal copper? Because some hermits might not want their copper oxidized, right? The shop looks great. Feather B, I'll give you a moment to think that through. Right, think about what the difference between selling the two different types is. There's a very logical reason to sell oxidized instead of just normal copper. I'll let you figure it out. Let's see. What do we want? Honey. Honey, honey, honey. We got Mr. PokeBear420 here subscribing, and Kuna a star coming in with yet more gifted subs. 5 of them this time. Thank you so much, my dude. Jessica. John of Stock. Baylor. Luke Prism and 2 Clace, whose name I probably butchered. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. We always appreciate some gifted subs here in the community. Thank you again, my dude. Very kind of you to do that. Disco, you know what's up. You know what's up. You got the right answer there. Yeah, if you stop and think about it, it's kind of obvious why you would do it this way around. Dizzy says, how you been? Been great. Been relaxed. Enjoying myself. What is that circle thing, says Lightspeed? Oh my goodness me. I don't know what the circle thing was. Oh, that's very vague. That's very vague. Just saw the video, the front looks awesome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It looks great, like when you're up close or when you're far away as well. I think the only thing it lacks is like accompanying buildings. If there was a bit more like stuff going on the sides, either side of it, it could probably look a little cooler. But hey, you know, compared to other stuff I've built, it's definitely done something good. So I'm happy with it. Go ahead and grab our axe. I also want some of this. Probably going to end up using an ender pearl or 2 or 3, I don't know. Yeah, because one of the other things I need to do is make sure all of this is lit up back here. Aha, look. Missed one. Missed one. Maybe a chimney. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I'm going to put that. Can also bring a little animation to it. I'm going to put that on the notes, on the ideas list, let's say. Don't think it really needed it there, did it? Oh, wait, no, I have done this. I have come up here and done this level. So what was it around the front? Are there blocks here that I haven't reached because of... Okay. It kind of looks like maybe I just missed one or two. Okay, hop. Skibbity hop. What about this? Yeah. So, I missed one or two there. That's what it was. Right. I had a feeling I'd come up the top here and done all of this. So, it looks like I missed a bulb. And there I am getting loads of honey because I thought I must have missed the top floor. But no, I did actually do the top floor. It's just like a couple of blocks. So, somewhere around here is that. Behind that one. Let's assume the one on the opposite side has the same problem, that it was missed. Aha, it was. It was. Right, so that might mean that now this is actually done. I still need to go up the top and light things up there. And that's exactly where I wanted to go, down to the bottom, of course. Copper Manor, home of Caleb Metal, owner of the biggest copper mine in town. Are we creating some lore for this place now? Okay, we'll go and put one... If I put it there, it kind of shines through that side, so I'll put it over there. There's like a light gap there. Looks like I missed a block. Uh-oh. Me no have no grey wall nearby. Okay, and then on the opposite side, where do we put it up there? Just like right in that corner. Okay. Good, so we found one missed... Hello! Hello, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is why we need to light things up. Thanks. I really wanted to run off that scaffolding. There's one you missed at the bottom under a bulb. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a looky-loo, see if we can spot that one. One at the bottom under a bulb. Dunno. It's Asuma English, says Gitsy Llama. Am I English, mate? I'm proper English. I'm literally drinking a cup of tea. It can't get more English than that. It's called English breakfast as well. Right. English brekkie. Carmex, thank you so much for 27 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. What did we need? We needed grey wool. My weapon of choice is the dyer's chest because it has both wool and grey. Oh, genius. Like I thought of this ahead of time. Wait, it's not Yorkshire tea, says Rune Priest? I can't remember if I like Yorkshire or not. I know I don't like PG Tips. PG Tips is really bitter and foul. And all things wrong with tea. Definitely not being too harsh. Need to close that in at some point. Lots of little jobs to do. Lots of little jobs. Woo! See you later, bud. Oh. Oh! Why are we not hitting you again? Kuna Astasis sounds like the logic behind my username. I do not know what the last thing I said was, so I don't know how that maps. Oh yeah, let's see. We want to put a permit. Could have it like hanging from the ceiling out the front here for now. Let's try slapping that on there. So we need arms. Then put it on its head. Oh, interesting. Click and scroll. Oh wait, just scroll is what I'm doing. Hey, that's too much. I think one... Oh wait, now... There's a problem with this. There's a problem with this. What if we go -1 or 5? That's not it either, is it? Can you see there's a problem with this? So what we actually want is for this to spin around. Right. Start again. This time it'll be easier. we want that one. 145? No, is that not? Oh, is it because I added a minus? It is. There you go. Oh wait, it's still upside down. Oh, it's because... Okay, no, I'm misremembering things here. I kind of want it to hang down like this. Is there a number here that looks like a math number of some sort? Maybe 320? That's pretty straight. I think we'll add a little bit more. Okay, then we just need to make it invisible, get rid of the base plate, show the no gravity, and then send it upwards. Oh. Oh, again! There it is. Uh-huh. Just magically floating. Don't look right to me. That don't look right. You have failed. Maybe we just put it on one side, like over here. Chains. Oh yeah, like we could put an item there to attach it to. Put a hanging sign before it. That's a great idea. Again, I don't have like a signs chest. So I always have to make these from scratch. Now, hanging signs are stripped logs and chains, aren't they? One, two. I don't think it really matters which one of these we use. I'll take that. Now we need a crafting bench. There it is. So we put this here. And then supplant. Yeah, that's going to look really good. Now, didn't we have to, like, flip it around and put it that way to begin with? Okay, going to swap that onto your head. Going to put in our magic number. What was it? 330 or something? That's about right. Okay, now we need this position to change. Uh-huh. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Can't argue with that. That looks superb. I think I want it to, like, be a little different on this axis, though. Oh, it's literally, like, one more and it starts to clip. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. That's pretty good. Hey, we got Zaid Fusel gifting a sub to Rileti Live and another gifted sub from Punarustar to Diva1234. Thanks you again for 2 more gifted subs. Appreciate the both of you. And if you heard your name being read out loud, be sure to leave a thank you in the chat. Spruce sign to match the permit. Yeah, a little too late for that. Little too late for that. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these things away. And we're going to need our shovel, that's for sure. We're going to need to go repair that. Yeesh. Yeah, so stock's over here, permit is over here. Now we need a path to get here. That's the next most important thing in my opinion, is getting the path in place. Now I don't want this thing to be flat forever. Here's a great Minecraft change that they made. Being able to right click dirt to make a path. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. This thing will need to step down again at some point. I think I might do this and have it step down with 3 lots of tough blocks, right? Maybe we'll just do that now, like right here. And then I can go get my tough blocks. Am I correct in saying this shop violates the cub rule? Oh, what? You need an ender chest? Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree it's a good idea to have an ender chest at every shop. Now, who can tell me why my shop has 2? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Who knows? Who feels it in their bones? Right. I wish I was really decent at building, but I'm really bad, says Dizzy. Dude, don't make wishes. Do things, like building. Want to be good at building? Gotta spend time building. I don't consider myself a natural in the slightest. That is hard work and effort. That is thinking, taking time, and really giving it a go. I said it earlier, like, I'm happy with it. It's almost like though I found my way to something that works. It didn't come out of like an imagination or an inspiration. I didn't have a clear vision of what I wanted to do. My brain doesn't work like that when it comes to building, which I'm kind of annoyed at because I love builds. Like, they're really inspiring and interesting, but the thing that's natural for me is like redstone contraptions and gizmos and all of that. So if I can build it, you can too. It's just, hey, I didn't just fart that out of nowhere. That was like, sat down, really thought about it, and put in some time and effort. And didn't give up. And then it got to where it is. X, you have a distinct build style though, says IronDroid. Do I? No, I don't think I do. I think if I do, it's a lack of distinction. Because I'm always winging it. Like I said, there's no like artistic vision of what I want to do when it comes to building. I just have to wing it until something feels like, oh, actually, do you know what? That's okay. I like that. That's how it works for me. Right, let's go make a little bit more of this. Start to go in that direction a bit. Maybe have another tough block step down somewhere around here. Are those shards in the dirt some vanilla tweak stuff? I don't know what the shards in the dirt are. Will this shop have a mini game? No, but maybe. Do you have any idea who could be behind the diamond ore snatching? Okay, I do. Alright, I think it's Doc. I think he's scheming. I think he's up to something. No, I'm joking. But it could be Doc. Think about it. No one ever suspects the victim. Okay, that was a weird thing to say out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, XB's tuning in. How you doing, my dude? Come on, you think it's Doc too, don't you? Just don't let him intimidate you. Yeah, I had the oh yeah, that's right. I lost my bed. I had a bed in there and it got blown up by a creeper. I had the best excuse. I was literally not on the server. Moth is immortal. Thank you so much for 6 months of support. Wow, appreciate it, my dude. 6 whole months. That's crazy. Okay, what were we doing? Trying to craft. Excuse me, mouth burps. Ugh. It's all that tea I'm drinking. I kind of like the idea of the steps being a little slanty here. Not like that, though. Okay. JM4K thinks it's pearl. Surely not pearl. Right, that works, that works. So yeah, now this thing's got to go in that direction. So here's where we just start to spam all of this, really. I didn't want to build another bridge, I'll tell you that. I've done my share of bidge building? Oh, the old bidge building. Yeah, big fan of that. Jeez, sort it out, X. Right, we've got like a beachy bit here, so I think if we just... In fact, it's kind of obvious, like you should probably cut the whole thing off somewhere around here. And the other trick is to make sure it looks sort of normal from down at this level. Otherwise it would be really obvious. Yeah, so then we're going to go fill in all of this on this side. Big terraforming stuff happening here. That's what we're up to. That is our fate, I guess, to get this path properly constructed. Kunarar Star, another one! To Potato God 57! My favourite of all the Potato Gods as well. 57th, definitely the best. I don't actually need to fill it in like this, now I think about it. Thank you so much for another gifted sub. Appreciate you supporting our community today. Giving peeps access to the emotes and all the other cool perks. Very kind of you to do that. The Aerotet is here with the Prime. Thank you for using the old Amazon Prime on me. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We're going up to, yeah, one above. No, two above. Two above is our height to get to the other side for now. I just realised that, you know, you don't need to fill in every block, right? One thing I don't want to do is create like a bunch of underground space where stuff spawns. So for now, I think most of this here is going to be like that. Then perhaps we'll come over here to this level. Yeah, and we'll cover up the sand over here. By the way, who watched the football last night? My God, it was boring. I mean, watching England has always been painful, but it just feels like every year is a reminder of how painful it is. It was rubbish. They did nothing all night. Oh. Yeah, I was not entertained. It was a little bit better than the last game, but dang, what are we doing? What are we doing? What was the score? Oh, it was a thrilling, unbelievably exciting 0-0. Without the thrilling and unbelievable and exciting bit. It was 0-0. Hey, is it another one? I read it in chat first. WT Fart is very happy with the gifted sub. So thank you again, Kuna Rasta. Very kind of you to gift yet another one. Got a happy recipient right there. Jelly Jack 2002. Thank you as well for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're enjoying it. Also, isn't the team worth 1.5 billion euros or something? Yeah, let's not get into team talk. What do they call it? Punditry too much, because you can talk about it endlessly because it's speculation, right? Also, I'm going to switch to standing for a little bit. My feeling is just that he's put out the best players on paper, like the players that do the most at their clubs, right? And it doesn't feel like the system works to their strengths. So, in my mind, you'd be better off leaving out some of your top players if it meant that you were using other players who are better suited to a system where they can play together well. Because you're just not seeing them play together. It's really like uncreative, and players are out of position and just looking like they're out of ideas. But that's just speculation, you know. If you try and do that, there could be a whole bunch of other reasons why that doesn't work. So take it with a grain of salt, but that's kind of my feeling, is just you're trying to field the best players you got and not putting as much emphasis on who plays well in what position, right? X for England Football Manager, says the Aerotet. I mean, that would be terrible. I've got absolutely zero experience. I don't think I would be a good sports manager. That's a whole, like, think about all the things that go into that, like coaching players and stuff. I've got zero experience with that. I know you're joking, but that's what I'm getting at with the whole punditry thing. It's easy to speculate and be a pundit, but harder to do the job and show results. Bogle Rogue says, soccer is so boring to me. I love it. I love it. I think one of the problems that football has is that if you don't understand the game, or like the parts of the game between the goals, because everyone understands a good goal, right? Then yeah, it probably seems like boring. But if you watch a lot of football and you understand it, there's more going on than just goals. And it's kind of like interesting to see how games shape out and stuff. Thoughts on Assange freedom? Are you on about Julian Assange? Last I heard, wasn't he like, I don't know, in deep, deep trouble? Cats and Hund. Oh gosh, had a voice crack then. 5 gifted subs. Goodness me, lots of gifted subs today. Jacoby Wolf, I am Sweetie, Ancient Deborah, Dice Shanes, Jellorak, y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat, and also Brown Foxgal as well. Zoza Woza gifting a sub to Brown Foxgal. Awesome username. Thank you so much for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. Assange is free from today. Whoa. Well, let me go make a note. I have to look that up. That's big news right there. That's massive news. Wow. I thought he was, what's the old saying? Dead to rights or something. Like, I thought he had no chance. Dang. That's fascinating to learn about what's going on there. He was bangs to rights, but he did a deal. Got ya. Your music is scary. It feels like you're building a haunted copper villa. It is. I just threw on the Dungeons soundtrack because it's been on my list for a while and I haven't got around to streaming it. And yeah, this is spooky music, so I'm good with it. I can tolerate some spooky. It don't quite fit the vibe, but that's all right. I only watch football when it's big, so the Euro and the World Cup, says Dimmybug. Fair enough, yeah. I can get that. You know, I go through my phases. Sometimes I watch a lot of football, sometimes not so much. Right, okay, so, let's see. I think we want to draw a line from about here. Is my Elytra active? Ugh. The Elytra is, like, great, but the way it interacts with water and scaffolding is super annoying sometimes. There are things that I feel like are unfinished, but I don't think Mojang even has any plans to go back and look at how they behave and change them or anything. You mean your horse? It is actually still named Horse. Yeah. I was really keen earlier on doing the whole horse transportation thing, but I didn't want to do like a project alone and it didn't really like manifest into anything, so I just went, you know what? Let's go with the Elytras then. I do think, though, if we made it a rule on the server, no elytras or something, I really do think it would be fun. Maybe, actually, this might be a really good idea, right? Okay, Season 11. Spoilers. Possibly. Possibly not. There's gonna be a Season 11? Yeah, dude. Didn't you know 11 comes after 10? Oh my god. How did you not put 1 and 2 together? Put 1 and 2 together, you get 3. That was years ago, Season 3. What are we talking about here? I don't know. Oh, is it actually 1 block higher, the bit that I'm doing? I guess it is, yeah. Okay. That's fine, I'll just mold this to suit. Okay. Eventually I'll figure out what we're supposed to be talking about here. Okay, Season 11 ideas. What if you take all those ideas that never really go anywhere because we're a large group of people and you don't really want to impose other types of playstyle on other players, okay? But, you know, like some of us like playing with the idea of having limitations because it feeds creativity. So what if we took like a large list of things like forced rules or whatever. Limitations, that's the word I'm looking for. A large list of limitations, okay, started the season with all of them, but like every week one thing goes away. So maybe in like week 20, you're allowed to use your elytra, but not for the first 20 weeks or something. You know, some hermits might get on board with that because it's not permanent. You're not saying for the whole season. And then you get to try lots of different things at once and then see which ones are really cool. So then you might go into next season and most people agree, actually, playing without the elytras, that was really cool. But some of them might suck, you know? It might be, no, it turns out that was really bad, so we're going to never do that again. But it could be a really cool way to just give the beginning of a season, you know, a lot of twist and something different for it to be about. And then learn from it as well. Find out what things work and what things don't. I did not know that 11 existed. I am in shock. But it doesn't exist yet. But it will do one day. One day we'll get to 11. I hope to be there. Okay. Ah! I've given myself no way out. The number 11 exists, says Vogel Vrow. Do numbers exist? Or are they just ideas in your consciousness? Can you prove that this is really real? Are you not a figment of my imagination right now? Am I not hallucinating you and your number? The so-called number 11. I bet you can't prove it otherwise. Should it matter? Should it even matter? Who knows? Can you unimagine me, please? Says Vogel. No, Vogel, I want you to exist in my imagination, chained there forever, unable to escape the shackles of my madness. You can't tune out, can you? You're compelled to keep watching. This is your destiny. Okay. The Dumbledore dream quote came into your head. I don't know what that dream quote is. I'm not brushed up on my Dumbledore quotes. It's been a long time since I watched Star Wars. Long, long time. You know, Middle Earth and all that, not really my cup of tea. You know, I just find Captain Picard a bit annoying, to be honest. That's why I can't remember my Dumbledore quote. Okay, his real name is Obi-Wan Dumbledore. Oh wow, I did not know. That's a... Dang, someone's got some knowledge there. I didn't know that one. Okay. That little guy is going to stay down there forever now. Until he despawns. And now I need more dirt, which is fine because this over here is going to get leveled too. Dumbledore is from Babylon 5, dummy. Mr. Garibaldi. That's the name of a biscuit. I feel like no one being born is called Garibaldi anymore. I'm not even sure I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, this spot over here, I want to lower it down so you see the side of those blocks. Maybe not all the way, we'll see where it goes. The song feels a little bit French. Sounds like a French accordion. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. And then I think I'll probably want to lower this bit around here somewhere just a touch. That works for me. For me and my plans, because we've got to put moss in here as well, remember. Oh yeah, wait, if I'm getting rid of all of this, there'll be even more, won't there? I do not want this shovel to break. We should probably make a silk touch shovel. I don't have a silk touch shovel and I feel like that's bad. Have I touched grass recently? Yes, I was outside this morning. Not twice, but thrice. Went for a walk, went for a cycle, went for another walk. What's the rarest name you've heard of? The rarest one is the one I haven't heard of, my dude. That's the rarest name. It's so rare I haven't heard of it. I've heard of it, it's not rare. Come on now. Yeah, alright, I'm feeling... Oh look, we've missed a patch. We've missed a patch. I'll fill it in here. Yeah, feeling pretty good about this terraforming we've done. Feels just about right to me. And we haven't even like zoomed out to look at it from afar. It does kind of feel like, you know, obviously there was a way through here. So we've got to do some moss blocks. We've got to do our path. I think I'm going to let the... actually, probably not going to get in the way here, are we? Okay, and then there's all of this over here that needs filling in. So yeah, our path's going to go through the area, something like that. And then from the other side... Yep, that looks kind of alright. It's time for the details, says Shadowwar. Nah, not yet, not yet, not yet. I want to chop down a fair few more of these trees. How's the inventory looking? Let's go grab our boxes over here. Let's chomp on some golden carrots too. Actuous, thank you ever so much for 15 months, my dude. I am 3 minutes late on that one. Please forgive me for my transgressions. I know it is unforgivable, but... Come on, 3 minutes. Not that bad, is it? Is it that bad? Oh, dear. Right, let's, yeah, put some of this away. Yeah, I think I want to make a silk touch shovel. So when we need to repair that, don't let me forget, peeps. I'm gonna make a silk touch shovel today. Been too long. Have I tried Etho's Frogger game yet? I haven't actually, I haven't. Is it ready to play? Mater says, I love your music, keep up the great work. Thank you, my dude, I'm glad you enjoy my music. We're not listening to it today, but on occasion I can put it on if I so desire. Suma, don't forget to repair your shovel. Well, I don't think I will. That's what I was just getting at. When I go repair it, I need to make a silk-touch shovel. Oh, Etho hasn't officially launched it yet, okay. Let's see, okay, that'll all decay. What I do is I do them in little clusters so that they can decay away. I think we want to take off all of these trees here on the hill. So like all of that. And then we need like a cut-off point somewhere through there. Just put away my beds. Now I need it again. Suma, forget to repair your shovel, says Exords. Forget to what? I don't know what we were just talking about. Well, let's hope I don't make some sort of mistake. Yeah, like this bit here. If I just start there. Like, that doesn't connect now. I'm talking about the leaves connecting, so you can let them all decay, right? If the leaves connect to wood through other leaves, then they don't decay. So that's why we do it like this. Okay, so this one here, right, that's not connected to anything, so that can all decay, but I also want to get rid of some of this. Oh, I fell down. Yeah, they touch. Come on, break! Ever so slowly. Zoza Woza! More gifted subs today. We've had so many. I'm going to have to play the gifted sub animation, aren't I? Not the regular one, the other one. Thank you so much for gifting subs to Aerobreath and Wanyan. Or Wanayan, I don't know how to say it. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. Thank you again, Zoza Woza. Very kind of you to give those subs. Repair, don't shovel to assume you'll remember, says bot Leo. Does not compute. Asuma.exe rebooting. Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. Apparently I'm in the middle of chopping down trees. Well, welcome in everyone. Jeez, looking at chat, it looks like y'all been here a while. What's going on? Goodness me. Okay, so now all of that back there is going to decay. How do I possibly know that? Let's go do this group of trees next. Although I do like to collect the drops. I don't know why, because I have no need or shortage of any sapling or stick or even apples. I don't eat them. I don't know why, but I am always compelled to pick up the drops. Does anyone else feel this way? Those drops will never be useful to me in any capacity, yet I must come back here and pick them up. It's just a Minecraft thing. Assorted stick collection. If only they were assorted. If only there were various types. It's just the one. It's the inner Minecrafter in you. That's right. That inner Minecrafter. The one beneath the other one. It's my inner Minecrafter. Because my inner Minecrafter has an inner Minecrafter, right? I think, anyway. Go around here. Dead bush stick and tree stick. Oh, I guess there's different. And then there's crafted stick. Yep. Is there any other ways of obtaining sticks? Right, we're going to have to do quite a large cluster here. So let's come around to this tree. Start here. Try and chop off those birch ones. Or maybe... actually, I might just go here, yeah. Leave that one looking like the normal tree. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, I hear a zombie. There's diamond sticks. Say what? Diamond sticks? That sounds cheaty. Who would do such a thing? All right. And there's that big one, so we need to work on this one next. Oh, this music's a bit intense, isn't it? Any more of those nestled in here somewhere? I don't think so. Intense deforestation, yeah. That's exactly what we're up to. Okay. That's another good chunk of it cleared. Might have to level the land a little bit around here too, actually. It does kind of look like it would benefit from that. Okay, next thing to go. I really do think we probably need to clear out like most of this over here. I can see a big run of trees that could get cleared on this side. Let's do that. The music really adds to the environmental destruction. Yes, it does. So yeah, if we just leave that little cluster there, come around here, start making our way through this side. By the way, we're opening up like a whole new area, like more shops can come out in this direction, right? I was thinking, what other things am I selling that I haven't built a shop for? Because I've done rooted dirt, I haven't done yellow terracotta, but that's a collective. I've got a glass collective thing. Got the copper permit. What are the other ones? Dyes? Wall dyes? I think that's kind of it. I think I traded away my one other whatever type you want to call it, you know. Regular item. Iago the man says, can I join? Hi. This is not a public server I'm playing on. But you can join the Let's Play Minecraft Together server for my Patreons. And Twitch tier 3 subs and other peeps as well. We have that. Why not use Joe Hill's area for shops? I don't know what Joe Hill... Oh, do you mean his big project? No, we've got a shopping area. We don't want to spread it out. We want to fill it out. When I say spread it out, I mean across like multiple locations, right? Because right now I'm literally spreading it out if you want to look at it that way. It's shocking how Scar could survive hours without dying in his hardcore series, but can't go one Hermitcraft episode without dying. That's because it's his shtick on here, right? Like, that's his thing. He likes to put death in the episodes. That's like his running gag, if you like. It's a character trait, says Sandwichman. Yeah, you could word it like that. And what's your shtick, Asuma, says Morgan Corn? I don't know. I'm very like, I'm not very roleplay or charactery or story. Like, I'm just me, and me is like the weirdo that I am. You know? So I don't. If I have a shtick or a thing, like, it'll probably just be one of my mannerisms or something I do without realizing it. Must collect items that I will never really actually ever use. This doesn't even bring me joy or pleasure to collect them. I am compelled to do it. You get lots of sticks after this deforestation. Yeah, I guess I will. These two look a little isolated. We're probably going to terraform around here. Let's tear these down. Or landscape, should I say. Can I have good luck for an exam, says It's Nahugo. I am not the dispenser of good luck. I also don't really think there's such a thing as luck. But I wish you the best. But I don't think my wishes have any influence on the outcome. Just saying, if the outcome is bad, don't blame Asuma. If the outcome is good, definitely give me a round of applause. I'll take full credit. I'll take credit for your success and deny any failure. Nah, best of luck with the exams, dude, but hey, study. Right, that's the best kind of luck. Is the one that, you know, you're prepared for. Make your own luck and all that. I think we got actually all the logs there. Sounds like average business. Hex could be a politician. I would not want to be a politician, no thanks. Not my kind of job. In what way will the deforestation help the copper shop? Just make it more visible, you know? Just want to be seen, that's all. Screw nature. Look at my giant shop. That's my attitude. If you got a problem with it, well, I'm going to throw my cardboard in the regular waste bin. Take that, nature. What have you ever done for us, eh? The music is so dramatic. It is, isn't it? Dramatic deforestation, though. Epic music of impending tree doom. Okay, let's see. I like collecting the apples. This one's next. Have I been to the permit office? Yeah, I've been to the permit office. If you've seen my episode, you'll know that I've been there. Okay, there's probably a couple more hidden somewhere around here. Maybe not. Maybe we've got them all. Maybe we got them all. Alright, so now, like, this is so much more open. I think I'm going to get rid of... Nah. Actually, maybe the whole getting rid of stuff is done for now. So we've got what looks like a lone block over here to get rid of. Sumer is the reason for global warming on the Hermitcraft server. Maybe that's how the season will end. Do you ever get tired of answering the same questions over and over again, X? Your patience is saintly, says my name is so... Stop asking that question! I've been asked that question so many times. It really grinds my gears. Come on now. Right. You ask that one more time and that's it. I'm not tolerating it anymore. Alright. How did I get the name Asuma? Oh, thanks for asking. What a unique question. Hey, I just made it up with my brain smarts. That's how I came up with that one. Do you play on the Hermitcraft server? Yes, I am playing. How did you know? Oh, is it in the title of the stream? I forgot I put it there. Right. Let's be real though. It is like the running instinct inside of you to be annoyed that someone is interested enough to ask a particular question. You just have to remind yourself that if someone is like asking you a very basic question that you've answered a bunch of times, it probably just means they're new around here and they don't know. So although there is like that impulse to be irritated and annoyed, it's really just a case of, you know, the other person just doesn't know. So like, don't make a big deal out of it. What's the IP? The IP is 10, same as the season number. That's how we, because, you know, like, how are you supposed to remember a bunch of 192.67F? Like, just keep it simple. We make the IP same number as the season, and then, you know, you can remember it. Unless you forget what season you're playing, like I did the other day. I thought it was season 11. Dang. You know? No, it's season 10. I forgot. Took me a long time to get on the server that day. Oh, boy. Don't want to repeat that fiasco. Right, so somewhere around here we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do our little thing with the tough blocks. Get that going again. Do I have them in here? I do. Look at me, I'm prepared. Okay, and then the path continues. So yeah, I want to shape up that terrain a little bit. I love your sarcasm, X. It's so funny. Sarcasm? What's that? Am I going to learn a new word today? That's cool. I like learning things. Except when I don't. When I don't like learning things, oh, blooming annoys me to learn something. Dizzy says you are a great streamer. Thanks, I've been doing it for 10 years. Jeez. Almost 10 years. I'm trying to understand how humans find sarcasm comical, says Count Cupid. I don't know. I couldn't answer that, actually. It just is funny to me for some reason. Zaid Fusel says, by the way, I own Minecraft. Whew! Whew, I was getting really nervous there. Oh, we'll call off the investigation. I was getting really nervous that you were using an illegal copy. Alright, I'm taking my best people off the case now. It comes pre-installed in all British. Ah, yes. Pre-installed at birth. Sounds about right. Right, somewhere around here, I think I'm going to redo this a little bit. Okay, let's go like that, I think. Oh, I've only got one left, dang. Inventory fills up so quick. If you're ever bored, you can rotate a cow in your mind, says Parapolar Panda. That is the best thing I've heard in ages. If you're bored, you can rotate a cow in your mind. I don't even know what to say. Thanks, mate. Thanks for that one. Goodness me, peeps, I can rotate a cow in my mind. I'm doing it right now. It's amazing. I didn't know I could do that. Life hacks. Absolute life hacks. Thanks for the tip. You got any others? If you ever sneeze in public, you can just shout out loud, "That was me," in case no one knew. Right, let's grab this. The cow is going to get dizzy, X. Be careful. Oh, I just puked. That is foul. Oh. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh, it puked all over my imagination. Oh my, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I'm imagining a mop and a bucket. Oh, this is great. I'm cleaning out, peeps. Oh, this is the best day ever. Oh my goodness me. That is amazing. Wow, now I'm playing Minecraft and doing chores. Good for me. Good for me. Okay. Let's go put these blocks into place and then remember what the heck we were doing. Because this stream is just a little wild today. Scrappy Toast, here for 32 months. I'm horizontally rotating a fish in my head right now. What? You can do this with fish as well? That's the back of my head. Why am I now looking at the... Hi, I'm back. Buttons. I keep pressing the wrong ones. Codename Bonehead, thank you ever so much for the prime. Appreciate it. What's your real name, though? Oh, we'll never know, will we? That's just the code name. Mysterious. Mysterious, are we? Shova in chat very enthusiastically. Hi, Asuma. Hi, hello. I appreciate your all caps enthusiasm. Right, this looks a little bit off to me. And now it no longer does. Okay. A bit of dirt on the edge. Then the path will go down here. And go over there. This will be a very short part of the path. Is that where I want to put it? No. Do that as well. Whoopsie! I did an oopsie. Okay. That shovel is so dead. It is getting there, isn't it? Oh my god, it's only 4 wide. What is this? What is this? Some sort of witchcraft. That's breaking all the rules. Okay. That's looking real good. That's looking real good. And people can, you know, branch off and do whatever. They can do whatever. Okay, that's going to be like the edge of the path to the next step. Let's now go buy some books and repair a shovel. It's not witchcraft, it's hermitcraft. I like it. I like it. I'm also getting a bit sweaty. I forgot the sweat rag. It's disgusting this time of year. It is disgusting. I need to go to Kitty Cafe. Wow. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Alright. 10 Pig Games, thank you ever so much for 5 months. And peeps, if you're not doing anything else right now, you're not watching a stream, I know that. You're totally not watching a live stream. Maybe you're just listening. Hey, if you want to go check out my music, that would be greatly appreciated. Go look up Soulside Eclipse and all the streaming platforms and the YouTubes and the Bandcamps and all of that. If you haven't heard me say this already, because most of you probably have. But anyway, I'm going to literally just nip downstairs, grab the sweat rag, and I'll be right back. I literally had to wipe sweat off of my headset. It is disgusting. It is disgusting. There are some like audio issues in my last episode. I was listening to it and it was like there was this rumbling sound underneath my voice. I do not know what it is. I'm like, every video I put out, there's something wrong with my audio, and I just keep trying stuff, and it's, ugh. But like the episode before, it seemed to be okay. But the last episode, nope. Efficiency, yes. Yes, I must be I'm mending. I'm mending. Oh, are these in alphabetical order or something? Anyway, 4 books. How many diamonds? 3 each. There we go. Cleo has made an extraordinary amount of diamonds, by the way. I don't know where she puts her trophy. Wait, is that a... This is... What? This is temporary? No, that's not a temporary shop. Surely not. Surely not. Thoughts on getting an AC unit for your office, says Exoroids. There is one in my office. It is not turned on. Tempe Games, thank you so much for 5 months. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Surely the need for a sweat rag would indicate it's time to buy an AC. I hate it. I already hate having an AC. I hate my new computer. Why am I using the word hate? I hate using the word hate. It's too strong. Way too strong of a word. My new computer that I brought, it just sucks electricity in and pumps out heat. Like, the modern architecture is just not as efficient, and it sucks heat. What? Sorry, I can't do 2 things at once, can I? Okay. Let's go over here. Okay, let's come back to that thought in a second. Let's just finish crafting up a shovel. Because I got too many things wedged in my mind that I need to do. I need to come over here and I need to add 36. So that would make that a 0, carry the 1. That would make that a 4, carry the 1. Okay, so like, my computer, my new one, pumps out heat more than my old one did. It uses more electricity, and it makes more noise because it pumps out more heat. The fans pick up a lot louder. And it's supposed to be like a quiet, silent case and everything. So that annoys me. In the winter, in December and January, it's silent, that's great. But in the spring and autumn, it gets a little loud. In summer, it gets really loud. And it uses lots of electricity, pumps out lots of heat, and in order to counteract that, I need to get an AC. It's just annoying. So like every year, there's some weeks where it gets a little uncomfortable in here, but only a handful of evenings where it gets really bad. So I'm probably only going to use the AC like 2 or 3 weeks worth of days tops. So I'm trying to resist using it at all costs. If it continues to get hot in here, I might put it on this evening, but I just don't want to use it. It just feels so silly. And if I like rearrange stuff in the house, which that's just so much to do. Jevin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid, my dude. Saw you were streaming earlier. I was like, oh, Jevin at this time. Not sure if I've seen that before. Welcome all the raiders. We're also on Hermitcraft. Jev, no, if you're watching, if you're listening, no pressure. One thing I like to try and do when I raid is like go say hello. So if ever you want to like come pester me and say hello, feel free to. It's all good. But yeah, thank you again for the raid. So yeah, like, I guess, you know, I'm kind of thinking about moving at some point in the future. And if I do, I will have just so much stuff more to take into consideration when making decisions like that. But if I'd have turned the room on the other side of my house into the office, it would be good probably all year round, you know? So, who knows? Maybe I can make better decisions in the future. Air conditioning is so bad, it warms up the air in one place to cool another place. Exactly. It's like an inefficient solution. What, use more electricity to, like, cool the heat? I don't know. I don't know how I would do it if I could customize more, but putting in exhaust on my computer that goes out of the room could be a really good idea. Saying that out loud makes me realize that might actually be an option if you had like a hot air duct and your computer was near a door or even a window. It might be like worth just, you know, funneling the heat into a different room so the room you're in doesn't get as hot. But anyway, problem with me is I'm not a DIY person. I don't enjoy getting hands-on. I'm not very good at getting hands-on. So I rarely like doing DIY stuff. I usually just suffer miserably and have to ask someone else for help. It's my general experience with DIY. Impulse did that on his latest setup. PC exhaust vented to the outside. I'll have to ask Impulse about it. I'm going to make a note. Because where my PC currently is, that's not really convenient. But if I swapped it to the other side of the room... Oh, and then there's all this other stuff that needs to get moved. And then you got to drill holes in the wall and stuff. But anyway, you know, I can consider it. I can think about it at least. Open the doors and windows to get a draft going through your house. Yeah, not as great as it sounds, because then it gets noisy. The draft can also slam the doors. Not a good solution. Gotta remember that, like, each house is, like, individualized and unique. Like, what side of the house does the sun shine on in the morning? You're in a windy area, you're in the middle of, like, a built-up area where there's not a lot of wind coming through. There's all kinds of things to consider. But just opening doors and windows is not the way to do it. Do the DIY live on stream, that would be worth watching. No, it wouldn't. It would be me just not being very competent. AC also dehumidifies. Yeah, mine doubles up as a dehumidifier, so I'm hoping to use it to dehumidify in the winter to dry clothes and stuff. Can we turn the sun off? Sounds like an easy solution. Let's nuke the sun! That'll solve all our problems. Okay, so I have stuff... Oh, it's inventory management time. I have stuff in here. Actually, you know what? We don't need repairs from there. We're good. So, anvil time. Put two cheap ones together. That way around. Mending is, I think, the cheapest of all the books. Yeah, 2. Funny enough. 9 and 9. Either way we split it, it's 9. So what did I rename? I didn't even rename this last time. Okay, now we got a shovel. Good. Good. Right, see you later, plonkers. Off we go! Right, let's land. Nova Shark Reel says, I still like Minecraft even though I don't play it very much. Hey look, me too. If I didn't play it, I'd still always be interested in what people are doing in it, because it's like, you know, a fantastical set of Lego bricks that you can live inside of in some way. And it's always going to be interesting to see what people do with it. I mean, that is really like what Minecraft is about. It's what people do with it. That's like 100%. Dang it! It slightly lags if I hold down shift. No, what was it that caused it to lag? Is it holding control? If I hold down control... Yeah, look at that. I found this bug the other day. So when I go into my inventory and I try and throw a stack out at a time, right? If I hover over a shulker box, it locks. So I have to be careful when purging things out of my inventory. Weird that. Weird little bug. Where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? I go back over to the area where we're building that path, so we might need a little more dirt. This can go away. Haven't done anything with the moss blocks yet, and I won't be needing them. Alright. Up there they go. Hermitcraft 11 should have a death counter. It's just a suggestion. This season's got a death counter. Can put it into a lectern if we wanted to. X, you left the XP farm running. I didn't because no one's in the end, so it won't be doing anything. Okay, why did was there something specific I wanted Silk Touch for? I think I just wanted to make it because I never pick up any grass. I've got no grass in my storage system. And I need to touch grass on a regular basis. Do you have a favourite song off your most recent album? Oh, my album. Nah, but you saying favourite song just made me think about like what songs I've been listening to lately that I would call favourite. Quite a few songs by Kyros off their latest record. I cannot get out of my head at the moment. And I also love Flatlands by Steve Roach. I can't stop listening to that one either. Those have been my favourite songs of late. Okay, what do we need to do around here? Like, first of all, we need to sleep. I know that. I think I want to do something with the moss blocks a bit. Like, the path stuff's kind of repetitive. We've done what we need to do. So if I use my Silk Touch pick, I can get some grass for storage. We can put in some moss. Okay, this is a bit of a plan now. Why your Hermitcraft episodes are in the thousands? Is it getting confusing? For me, at least. Because I don't reset them each season. And I've been playing since day one. However, I'm currently again experimenting with taking them off. I've reached a point now in the season where I've gone past the like just playing and recording and playing and recording. And now I think a lot of what I'm doing needs to be more thoughtful and about creating like a video. It's like we've shifted from just like the early game, playing, getting all this stuff done, and now we're like shifting into those end game sort of big projects. And it makes me think about how I'm presenting what I'm doing. So the pace is changing right now, and I'm experimenting with different thumbnails because of that. And like last season when I did it, it seems to generally pull in viewers more to do the thumbnails without the episode numbers on. So I'm just gonna roll with it and see where it goes. All right, it's just an experiment. Eversteru says, I like the new thumbnail. It made me curious. It made me click because I didn't even recognize what it was. Yeah, that's another advantage of like changing it up, is just it can look new and fresh. Bring more people in or whatever. So yeah, for me, words, what I'm doing with my videos has just shifted a little, right? I don't know quite what I'm doing here. I sort of pictured this in my head going with the shape of the landscape a bit more, but it almost feels like maybe there isn't room for that. So we'll just do this. And maybe we only need it for this area right here as well. Oh, I definitely need to do a pass of like bone meal to put grass down and stuff. We need to do a bunch of passes probably. They are important. So if we just think about like what's out the front of here, there's not really a lot to work with. Maddie Ray is here for 48 months. Thank you, my dude. That is some multiple of 4. 4 years, yes. 4 years, that's the one. 4 more. Oh, you literally said it. I should have just kept reading. Oh, 4 more years. Oh, do I want to keep this bit here? Probably not. Let's read it. 4 more years. Hope you're well and taking care of yourself. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm in a good place, so all is good. It's the summer, man. I think I really do love the sun and the sunny weather. It just seems to lift my mood up so much. I've noticed over the last few years, like, the moodier side of me comes out in the winter. And the moody side can be a bit difficult to deal with sometimes. But it consistently seems to be winter related. "11 days to the Capes, can't wait." Oh yeah, so like, there was a delay on the Capes, right? Forgot about that. Yeah, that looks a little less forced, I guess. Alright, so with these ones, I think what we'll do is we'll put like a bulge. Lay it out like that. Then the next one, do this. I think we're going to run out of space here pretty quick with this idea. Anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, look, we're back to a straight line. Maybe what we should do is something. Yeah, let's start with that. Start with a little bit as an offset, and then go around it. Yeah, I think that's going to work out better. Oh, it's like a 2 over here. Ah, that'll do. Is there an ETA for when the Hermitcraft server will be updated to the new version? Currently, if we want to, we can go to 1.20.6. I haven't tested it. That was actually my goal today, and then I kind of realized, as I've planned my day mentally, I haven't really thought about that too much. Yeah, but then 1.20.1, that ain't ready yet. I think that looks wrong to me. That doesn't, like, the one on the left looks a bit more organic. And now this one doesn't. I think I'm going to undo this. What I should have done is started it one block out. Need some shears, man. Need some shears. Right, I think that's going to work way better. Let's go craft some. Wait, I've left everything in there, haven't I? X, are there any hermits going to TwitchCon that you know of, or Comic-Con later this year in October? Not that I know of. Also, Kuna a star. Thank you ever so much for subscribing, my dude. Thank you for all those gifted subs earlier. Appreciate you subscribing yourself. Welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy your time here. Did I leave my other project box behind? I must have done. Well, we've got some things to throw in there, I guess, for now. Probably won't need those for a minute. What did I say I was going to come back and grab? Shears. I'll do. X, what server panel do you host Hermitcraft? I'm using Puffer Panel, but I'm not a huge fan of it. We do our own hosting. Oh, I thought... Oh, it's the hoe, isn't it? Oh, you Wally. I'm supposed to be a Minecraft knowledge person. But I'm not. I'm a fraudster. Over you go. Where are the hoes at? There they are. Oh. Oh. That's a reference. God, the amount of times I read my comments is like, is that a reference to insert thing I've never heard of? It's like, no, I just said words. I just said words. No one's got the reference. Oh, no one's got the reference. Can you repeat it? No, it's gone. It's done. It's finished. You'll never get it now. Also, if I repeat the reference, like, and you know exactly what bit it is, that takes the fun out of it. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Nah, I don't think that's going to feel right at all. I think you need to go... Actually, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to wing it. Kind of works, I think. I reckon if you put too many rules together in your head with how you think this is supposed to go, then you're just gonna miss out on having something anyway, right? Like, doesn't need to have a true 100% accurate pattern or anything like that. I think it just needs to fill out the space. Okay. Do something similar over here. Next one will start here. Oh, okay. Let's put that there. Alright. It's okay, isn't it? It's kind of subtle, which is sort of the point. Oh, you adding bushes later? That wasn't part of the plan. I was just going to stick to having grass and stuff from bone meal around here, which is kind of the next pass. I could do more of this on this bit here, but I think I'll leave it. I'll leave that open for someone else if they want to use the space be near another shop. I don't want to spread out too far. Any ideas on when Tricky Trials will come to Hermitcraft, or is the server already updated? It'll come when it's ready. Hey Brover, thank you so much for 59 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time. Thank you for the continued support over the years. Fantastic. 59. One away from 60. That's right, I can do numbers. Wowee. Okay, we'll do that for now. Do I put the shears in there? No, they're the unbreaking ones, right? So bone meal, I think, is the pass I want to do next. We'll get a whole bunch of it. I need to sleep. I thought it was turning to night. Nope. What am I making? Just not really making anything, just sort of working with the terrain around here at the moment. Yeah, so like no tall grass, no flowers, I think. And we don't need a lot of this. That's kind of good. Alright, I think that works. It's very important to do that over these like areas that you've customized, because you'll notice it, like you'll look around and you'll see regular Minecraft terrain, and then there'll just be these like sus areas where there's just no grass anywhere. And that's where you terraformed. The main reason hermits probably want to update is for the copper trapdoor recipe. I think the trial chambers are a bigger pull than that. Rightio. It's looking okay, isn't it? Have to go up in the sky and have another look from up there now. Oh, you tried to sneak past me, didn't you? Alright, that's kind of good. Trial chamber shenanigans are going to be great, says Askinvich. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy doing a few of those. It's not the main thing I'm looking forward to, though. Some of the smaller, subtle changes, like under the hood mechanics or whatever, there's a few of those that are going to let you do some interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to. Right, how much more? Definitely some over there. Oh, no! No, I did it wrong! Ah. Oh, dear. What a terrible, terrible misfortune. Yeah, where was this originally before? Like that? I think actually that one would have been like so. This one block further. And we're okay. Oh, we're okay again. Tell you what, all of this area up here was also kind of like landscaped quite a lot. Kind of tricky to do, but again, it needs grass to just kind of sell it on the idea a bit more. I think it might be easier to have individual grass and go and spread them out, because you see the little clusters sometimes. It's maybe not 100% what you want. Alright. I think that's going to do it. Now the whole area does look a little more built up for the entrance. Still feel like we might need to put something big around here, like a copper statue on the side or some sort of tree. I just don't know quite. Maybe hang on, let me write down a note. Maybe like a vertical moss tree. Because we've sort of introduced the azalea bushes and the mossy stuff already in this area. So that could go maybe over here on the side. Moss mazes would look cool. I imagine they would, yeah. A tree double O. If only I could. If only I could. That's a speciality right there. An unwaxed copper statue. Why unwaxed? So that it slowly changes over time. Do you think the update will increase or decrease the excess profits at the copper shop? Well, I'm going to be decreasing my price as I build the infrastructure for my farms, so that it's easier for me to get all the resources and stuff. So I will be getting more competitive anyway. But yeah, the trial chambers do just put a ton of these blocks into the world. Which is what people wanted. People complained about how annoying copper was. Alright, let's grab that one. Things for the chest. And then tuck all of this away, I guess. Oh, there is something I want more of. It'll be those. I left a red flower in the grass. I think I know where as well. I wasn't sure if it were a flower or an item of a flower just lying on the ground. There it is. And there is also one that's just the item of. Huh. The shop is looking amazing. I love that you've done it with... Oh, I love what you've done with it. Oh, done with it. Okay, that makes sense as the end of the sentence, yeah. Does Minecraft need another dimension? I don't know that it needs it, but I would love to see one. That would be cool. If someone at Mojang could get on that, we'd all appreciate it, I think. It feels like it's such an easy win as well. Like, they needed, after the last few updates, a bit of getting the community back on their side. And I think they've achieved that with the trial chambers, but dang, like, new dimension, come on. The community's gonna go wild for that. One, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Oh, did we go 4 to 6, not 4 to 5? I see. Well, let's try that so we can have a little diagonalness going on. Can't go wrong with some diagonalness, can we now? And then over on this side. So somewhere here we'll do the same thing again. It's 4, then 6, then 4. There we go. X, what is your favourite food? At the moment, I'd say my favourite food is a salad. Nice and versatile, you can put all kinds of stuff in it, right? And homemade ice cream. Can't leave out the homemade ice cream. Alright, and then we've got another drop over here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to start again from about here, and then go in this direction. Bit wide here, this one. That's fine. Some variety is good. Love a good old summer salad with anything I have around the fridge, says Badger. Anything around the fridge, including the walls. Chip a bit off, put it in your salad, no one will know anything. Add some vinaigrette and salads are amazing. Yeah, I tend to pass on like vinaigrette and dressing and stuff, but they are nice. Alrighty. I think this is where the path ends for me, just around here. Oh, we need more tough blocks, do we? Where's my crafting bench, eh? Okay, let's make a crafting bench so that we can craft these slabs. There we go. And... aha! Job's done. Yeah, for now, I think, like, I don't know quite how that's going to connect up, but Etho's got his shop here. Maybe we'll leave it in someone else's hands. But now, we got a big old path going from over there to over here, which is just fantastic. Okay, let's put some of these things away. Age of Empires reference? No, it was actually an Empires of Ages reference. Jeez, I can't believe you got those muddled up. That's just, you know. Click. Oh, I'm referencing Command and Conquer, that game where you have to click, by the way. Alright, let's fly over here. I'm referencing aeroplanes, just in case you didn't know. God. References. Why aren't you getting these references of mine? I'm referencing other references. Clearly now. Oh, XB's online. I bet he's over at his monument, though. I say online, I mean streaming. What about helicopters, says Dizzy. Do helicopters fly or do they hover? It's a question we need an answer for. Alright, he's at his Guardian base. That is a long way away. I don't actually know how to get there, so I will send you over to XB. Who's at his Guardian base? We know where he is. Peeps, thank you so much for tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you had a great time. If you want more Hermitcraft action, then stick around, because XB's on the server. That's going to be it from me today. So big thank you, everyone, including Lizzie Bess, who just tuned in with 65 months on the Prime. Thank you so much. Sorry you just tuned in and then I go. Sometimes it's like that. Anyway, going to go raid XB. Let's get that ready. And I will be streaming again on Friday with some variety. So, see you all later.